Hi you guys, and happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday wisdom is kind of very whatever. It's like an opinion, but it's also what I believe. So I thought I would share with you my thoughts on why I believe God allows pain into our lives. Because last night I posted a picture of my dad. I was just really missing my dad and thinking, oh God, if I could just have one more sit down chat. And it doesn't matter how much time goes on, losing a parent or a loved one, it hurts so much, and it will always hurt. And the purpose of pain is to create purpose, and that's what I truly believe. I believe that God allows us to go through pain to chisel us into what we need to become for Him, and to really become for ourselves. Because God doesn't only just, oh, it's what I want and this is what you shall do. It is also, we are His children, and He loves us, and He wants you to prosper and have a wonderful life, even though He may allow some pain into it to really mold you and kind of almost create you in a way. It's kind of like living is, God's way of still creating you and who you need to be for Him and for yourself. So, as cheesy as it sounds, it's kind of like a big slab of marble. And imagine if that marble had, nerve endings and things like that. It would hurt the crap out of that marble slab to get chiseled into a beautiful sculpture. It's so cheesy, but it's so true. So without pain and without trials, I don't know. I don't think I'd like who I would be now. I mean, I have been through so much in my life, and I share that with you guys, and I'm very open, and I share my trials and tribulations and my pains and sufferings with you guys to kind of still just be like, hey, it's okay. If I'm getting through this, you can too, because there's no need to feel alone in this world. But also, I kind of want to let you guys know that if you're going through a painful situation, it sounds crazy, but appreciate the pain, because with pain comes creation, and with creation comes just a beautiful outcome. And that sounds crazy. It sounds so dumb, especially if you've lost a loved one, but I wouldn't be where I'm at in my relationship with the Lord now if I hadn't have lost my dad, and I wouldn't be a certain way if I hadn't lost my dad. Also, I'm glad that my dad is in heaven and he doesn't have to deal with all this crap on earth and mean people and just the drama of life. So I know that it's, with pain comes blessing, especially if you're living for the Lord. He's going to make sure that whatever you go through, it's going to be worth it in the end. There is a song by Rita Springer called Worth It All. If you haven't listened to that song ever before in your life and you want a good cry, just go listen to Rita Springer's Worth It All. It is a beautiful song, and it's really what kind of, it'll fill up your soul. It's kind of like the cry of the soul of humanity, that song. But it's gonna be worth it if you're, if you're focused and you got your eye on the prize. You're going to get beat up along the way, but I welcome, that's scary, but I welcome whatever the Lord has to put in front of me to create me and make me better, because I don't want to sit in the same rut and become complacent. I want to be better, and to be better you have to go through pain. Just like working out, it's so easy to sit on the couch and snack, and that's fun and easy and fun. So I could sit on the couch all day and just be comfortable and eat and eat and eat, but I would really hate the way I would feel inside, because it would make me sick. It would make me physically sick. So I work out, and that is painful. It's painful to work out, but in the end, it's a healthier way to be, and it creates something better than just comfort. So I would rather be allowed to go through some pain than constantly be comforted, because it just makes you an overall better person. And today's verse is, I think, a really good encouragement if you're going through something that's painful and you're kind of like, I think we've all asked God, why do you allow such pain in our lives? And if you just take a step back from that pain, as painful as that may be, you'll kind of understand, oh yeah, because there is a purpose for me, and a part of that purpose is to go through pain so I can be created into something new. And today's verse, let me read this. It's Philippians 3:13 through 14. Brethren, I do not regard myself as having laid hold of it yet, meaning, like the understanding of it all. But one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and reaching forward to what lies ahead, I press on toward the goal of the prize of the upward call of God in Jesus Christ. So it's not necessarily that you just forget, oh, I've been through all this stuff, I'm going to forget that. It's, releasing it to God. This is painful, but keeping your eye on that prize. And just like I said, comparing it to working out, like if you have a goal, like if you pin goal pictures or recipes, things like that, you have a goal in mind and you keep your eye on that prize. And if you continue with that painful workout, you're going to become something better and what you want to be, and a healthier version of you. It's the same thing in life, emotionally and spiritually. So I just encourage you to kind of appreciate your pain, and because you kind of don't have a choice anyway, so you might as well, instead of sit in your comfort zone and be upset about it and not use it and say, you know what, this is going to make me better, and I'm going to appreciate myself even more, and I'm going to be proud of myself, and I'm going to make God proud, and I'm going to make my family proud, or just whoever you have in mind, but mostly yourself, because don't forget about yourself. That's just always my message to you ladies, because it's really hard to forget it. It's really hard to remember to be tender to ourselves. So just be tender to yourself. Remember what you want in life, and just remember that God allows certain pains and trials to create a better you. So if you just allow that process to happen, I promise in the end it will be beautiful. And in the end, could be years from this pain, or it could be the next day. So, just like losing my dad, I think the end in that pain will just be a beautiful reunion when I see him in heaven again. So, not gonna cry, suck it up. But as far as going through this pain right now in life without him, it's making me a better person. And I just welcome that missing him and just wanting to make him proud, because it pushes me. So just allow your pain to push you and create you, and just say, God, use me, and he will, and he has a greater purpose for you than you could ever imagine. So I really mean that, and I really love you guys. And I'm very transparent on here, but I also hope that you guys feel how much that I do care about you and love you. And I may not be able to get back to each and every one of you. I say this every time, but I wish that I could, and I wish I could give you guys individual hugs and just, have girl time. So just know that that you're in my prayers, and that when I see your comments, it really does, I don't forget you, and the Lord doesn't forget you. You are not forgotten, and I just want you guys to know that. I don't know, I just feel like some of you need to know that you're not forgotten today. And I'm not forgetting you, the Lord's not forgetting you, and I'm praying for you, and I love you. And you can always feel free to email me, MalloryCornelison@yahoo.com. I'll have that in the info below. But that's all for today. Just remember, pain can be a beautiful thing, and just use it to your advantage. And the reason God allows us to have pain is so we can be better, and not little, couch snobby brats. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to get bratty when you don't have to go through anything hard. So that's all for today. I hope this was encouraging. There will be tomorrow a tutorial. This is the Chanel holiday collection on my face. So there's a review and tutorial coming up tomorrow. So no, it already went up Tuesday. I think I'm going to upload that today. Forget that. It's already up. So if you would like to check it out, I'll have that in the info box below too. Brain is going through some pain of memory right now. So yes, that video is already up. It went up late last night. It's not going up tomorrow. It's already up. And I'll have it at the end of this video too, so you can just click it and watch it. So that's it for real. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.